Ja, hallo. Hello, hello to this wonderful new day. Oh no, it's the first late stream. Well, to be fair, normally I don't stream on the weekends, so it's a bonus stream anyway. Can you be light in a bonus stream? I don't think so. I think everything is fine. Okay. Hello Falk, hello Monkey, hello Robin and Clear. And let's see, what do we have planned for today? Actually, today is gonna be a bit more meta-focused, I think I mentioned. So it's more like some meta talk, like theorycraft. Probably not the entire stream, because this stuff gets boring really fast. So yeah, some meta talk, some theorycraft. Dango only in the starting screen, essentially. Do I still have some dangos in OBS? Let me check. Or did I remove them? I think I might have removed them. I do have a lot of dangos, but yeah, for now he's relegated to starting screen. So the best build for each hero augment. I think Dizek made a post about that. I don't know. We'll see. You know what the biggest problem is with hero augments though? They never show up, like ever. There's like, I feel like there's more merit in talking about the duo trait augments than there is in the hero augments, in my opinion. But yeah, we can probably go through a little bit of what other people have been theory crafting, and then we see if we agree or disagree or whatever. Okay, let's start off with some Dizek's Stuff. Yeah. Okay, Dizek's hero compositions. Compiler. Should be useful. Rank 1 with 2k LP. Yeah. Hextech Forged is officially S tier. Okay. He figured that Black Rose is really good, Visionary is really good. Wait, I don't know. Like there seems like most of the info here appears to be missing. It does make for a very good introduction, but yeah, it's not my issue. Okay, let's just go over them and see. I saw Dizek was dissing the Medi build, which yeah, I don't agree. I think Medi build is amazing. I think people just don't know how to build her. So yeah. Okay, Brutal Revenge. Gain 2 Rennies. Your strongest Rennie's ability costs 10 less. Causes her to lunge towards the farthest enemy within 2 hexes. It's kind of like a Yona type bolt, I guess. Dealing more damage and reduce damage to enemies in her path. So it's pretty much just like she starts prioritizing. She ults a bit more. He has some AoE damage. Ults a little bit harder. And obviously the main part is like the jump mechanic. I think it's a 3-2 only augment, right? Which also tends to be too late for most Chimeran stuff. Unless you want to go for like a lower tier cash out. You had a Mordekaiser 3-star, not bad. Melee fighter items, or if you was playing Rusa Opener. Level 7 reroll because it's tier 3. Anomaly. Oh yeah, I'm curious. This is gonna be interesting. I'm curious about like how people are gonna be like which anomaly you should take or how hard you should roll and stuff like this. Oh, this is really hard. Seems to be a lot of issues with the items here. Yeah, lots of bugs. So the concept would be, yeah, I don't know why all of the items are kind of cursed. Wow. Okay. Yeah, all of the items are kind of cursed. Can we make out what he was? I think it was BT's Direct Titan. Okay, so that's the item build. BT's Direct Titans. Nunu with Titan, Sunfire, and Stoneblade or something. I don't know. Gangplank with Whisper, like AoE Whisper type Gangplank. So it's like pretty much Rennie main carry, and then you can sort of like no main tank, Gangplank secondary carry, and then Elise whatever AP items you have left, considering everything so far has been very AD heavy. Though maybe Gangplank doesn't even take all that much. Like he has a lot of. I mean the Rennie items need to get prioed, right? 6 Bruiser, 2 Form Swapper, 2 Scrap. Chem Baron variant, you can down to 4 Bruiser and more Chem Barons. Yeah, I don't know if Chem Baron is the correct choice. Like if you can get a good item on Rennie, obviously that's nice, but yeah, I don't know. Chem Baron is rough because like it would have to be like you Chem Baron until 3-2 and you happen to run across the Rennie hero augment, and then you just decide to like cash out. GP, I mean, it's ranged GP, right? Pit Fighter does like a little bit of true damage on Omnivamp. Now the ranged GP shouldn't care about the Omnivamp, so he's losing like a 5% true damage. Like he should like in this comp he's supposed to be like a AoE Last Whisper distributor, something like this. So yeah, but here it's pretty much like, hey, you have like the BT Titan Sterak type setup. You see the Rennie hero augment, you go into it. Insta-click, heavily smash. For every 4 seconds, Brawler deals bonus max health. Trifecta, gain 3 cost champions. Allies gain 9% attack speed. Combats 3 random 3 cost champions gain health and attack speed. And bruisers have 3 tier 3s with Rennie, Gangplank, and No. Well, I mean, Gangplank not really, but the Gangplank honestly is kind of replaceable here, but yeah. I mean, the Gangplank doesn't do all that much. Like the farm swappers for Elise, but wait, is he playing ranged Elise? He's playing ranged Elise, right? With Gangplank. Curious. Yep. Items, Unleash the Beast sounds pretty good. Yeah. I'm surprised he recommends Magic Roll. Very surprised about that. Also, Rolling for Days is silver. I think this is supposed to mean something else. It's supposed to be eco, but yeah. Basically, you want to buff Rennie. If you're close to GP, you can give him anomaly buff. Sometimes having a defensive anomaly on Rennie is good. He should talk about which anomalies he would recommend. This is a really important part, right? See, the thing is, like, I feel like you shouldn't be too generic. Like, you can be like, hey, defensive is better, but you should make some suggestions. You should be like, hey, I really like the 1000 HP one because it's synergized with Bruiser, or like a top 3 or something, you know, like, especially considering it's like a little bit of a confusing set mechanic, and this is supposed to be like for beginners. This is like something that should get prioritized in these types of guides. Then late game, backline Jace. Yeah, I don't know about that one. We'll see. I mean, I think Rennie hero augment is good, but I don't know if I would build it like this. Also, yeah, we'll see. What is this? Your strongest Reindeer gains a new ability that no longer grants resistances, more damage, and punches backwards. Oh, so it's like he becomes like Lee Sin. Kind of. Interesting. It also doesn't give a 2-star vendor, it just gives a 1-star vendor. Interesting. So slow tier rerolled Raven Darius. It's pretty much just family reroll, except your itemization is different, right? Yeah, that's the classic Echo Scar version with Raven Darius. Emblem here, throw in an emissary. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, he has a stone plate as this BT Sterak stone plate. Okay. More Watcher, Unleash the Bees, Bronze for Life. Over here seems pretty good. Welcome to the playground, Pandora. Yeah, Pandora is probably pretty good in family as well. Anomaly is buffing vendor. I mean, see, this is what I don't like, right? I don't think you can make a statement that's more generic than this. Having a defensive anomaly is good. Gives you... Oh, no, actually, I mean, nah, it's fine. Nah, it's fine. So, yeah. Still, I still think there should be examples. Like, plus 1000 HP, or give him HP every few seconds, like the Fortified, or something like this. Like, make a few suggestions. Oh, yeah, I have not seen much about Vladimir. So your strongest flood gains range. More mana with each attack. His ability no longer heals. Grants damage amp. More damage. And a spread. What's his item build? So he goes for Ginzo, Shiv, Gauntlet. Ginzo as his core. Because he has like a built-in Shoujin. He's not a visionary though, right? No. Black Rose Watcher Sork. Nami. By the way, I don't think Nami 3 is worth it. I don't think the money is justified for what her ability does. I just don't think there's a difference between a Nami 2 and a Nami 3, especially, I mean, it's a little bit hard to see how many items he intends to give to her, but I have a hard time I think I have a hard time justifying spending money for the Nami 3. It's a Black Rose variation. Ginzo Jeweled. It's a little bit hard to read with the item box. So he prefers the Black Rose version. Okay, makes sense. Better late game most likely. Wait, isn't this really shit? Because here's my argument, okay? If you take reroll transfer, then it needs to be 2-1, right? But it doesn't count into 1, right? Which means, but in 3-2, I guess the way it would work is that you click on Vlad without rerolling the rest. Like, Vlad would have to appear right away, and you don't need to reroll any of the augments to gain the bonus 3 rerolls. Otherwise, this wouldn't work, right? If you end up rerolling, because you don't know if you're committed on Vlad at that point, because you need to get the hero augment in 3-2. That's why I don't believe this augment would make sense here. I would not recommend this. Sork version. I mean, the Black Rose version. I suppose the reason he 3-stars Nami is because he wants to give her the Black Rose emblem and he wants Sion to be stronger from the star levels. That would be my guess. Quite expensive though. I think could. Yeah. Not sure. I mean, I just realized I haven't seen most of these hero augments. Like, I've never seen Aurelia. Ever. 40 attack speed, gains a brand new ability that dashes her between 2 targets. It's like dash dash, okay. That seems really shit. It's probably trash tier. Because like these types of abilities don't scale because you're most likely stuck in the front. Chem Baron for 1 armory. Is he hoping for like Singed in the first armory or something? Sup, doggo? Is Fire Sale augment bugged? I feel like I got 2 champions from shop. Is that the one with the tier 3 units or something? Because it's only every 5 shops or whatever. Aurelia, Singe 3, Vex 3. Kog'Maw with Gambler's Blade is a money printer. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, the steal from shop, I see. Maybe it's bugged, I don't know. Bugs in my TFT? Couldn't be me. Oh yeah, I guess Wand Overflow is pretty good on Singe because the AP gives him attack speed, and attack speed means more mana gain. So yeah, I can see that. Yes, I can see that. Again, reroll transfer doesn't make sense because first of all, I think it's a 2-1 exclusive, and Cinch is a 2-1 exclusive, so this wouldn't work with each other. And even if it wasn't exclusive, that means it would have to be like silver silver, but then you take it in 3-2 and you make use of it once in 4-2, so that doesn't make any sense to recommend the reroll transfer here. There is no background music, that's why you're so clear. I thought you had a different mic. Yeah, I cut out the music for now. I figured people can just put their own music. Combat medic. Mana cost reduced by 10. He no longer heals. His spell has Omnivamp and he strikes 3 times. I mean, he deals actually a pretty nice amount of damage, so, but yeah, each step is only 65%. Not too sure about that one. I'd have to try it, but I mean, I think you could do it with Medi, maybe. You could play, like, I mean, Step and Medi, I think, have, like, they would probably work well off each other. Even though you would, I mean, you kind of want to prioritize Step anyway. I've also never seen Trundle hero, like, ever. That must be so good with, like, RC. Your strongest no longer heals. He has a huge amount of attack speed and permanently gets 80. Oh, wait, what? The 80 is based per cast? Is that how this works? He gets 80 per cast? That's new. Huh. I wonder if there's something interesting you can do with this. How can you use this? Like if you throw in a blue buff or Navori or something, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. That's an interesting one. It's just a scrap setup, right? Yeah, it makes sense. It's like 6 scrap into Rumble as WinCon, so nothing too crazy. I don't actually think the hero augments change all that much, right? I mean, you would still play Powder in a family reroll. You would still play Step in a Bruiser setup. You would still play Trundle in a scrap setup. You would, I mean, yeah, Rennie might be a bit different, but they don't change all that much. Okay. Okay. I still need to do that Medi build from yesterday. I wasn't able to finish that build yesterday, but I still want to try the Cosmic Insight Medi, which I actually think it's a really smart build. So the main idea is that you do so you 3-star Trundle, Step, and Medi. You run like Ginzo, IE, and then you obviously focus on like frontline items to buy yourself enough time. You know, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter all too much what he has. So it's like something like this, right? And the point would be here to you have like the secret special positioning, you know, whatever, and like the Ziggs positioning. Like my point is like this. My point is that you get an infinite amount of magnetic removers, meaning that if you go for the Medi item build like this scales really bad into late game because the fights are too fast. And I think what you can do is, because you have guaranteed magnetic removers, I think you move Whisper Ginzo to Twitch, do Cosmic Anomaly Medi, and give her more damage items. Like play like double IE or something, I don't know. So the idea here is that just you go full damage Medi, you know, and Cosmic Insight, and you just completely skip out on the mana generation because it doesn't matter anymore. You just max out the damage. And then Twitch, Ginzo Whisper. I mean, these are amazing Twitch items. He's going to be very happy about having them. And yeah, that's pretty much like how you keep Medi relevant in the game. Because she is very, very powerful, especially with the Ziggs positioning. And with these types of items, I mean, she can just completely one-shot everybody in the back line. So that was my thought process here. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten around to testing it, so I do want to try this at least once today. The Medi Twitch pivot, which is going to be a huge pain to explain in the meta sheet, but that's one of the things I want to try today. Because I think Cosmic, like, there's also the problem of, like, looking for Cosmic Insight, right? Like, if you don't find it, you might have a problem. That is, we probably need, like, a plan B, right? It might, like, but then again, I think you can afford to spend a lot for the anomaly, considering how crucial it is, but... I mean, I guess a kill streak, nah, but... I wonder what else could be useful here. I mean, you could keep the items on Medi, but I think you're gonna have a late game problem. I suppose if you can't, you could also try to play like around Twitch carry towards the late game. So, for example, you can do Dragon Soul Twitch with his random targeting, which is decent. What else can you try? Dramatic Entrance can be okay to buy yourself time. Slow Cooker maybe. I don't know if it's enough, but might also go for something defensive. We'll see. I mean, Bully, 36% damage amp. But that's more for Medi than Twitch, to be fair. That would be more like a plan B. Okay, but yeah, that's that would be one of the boards. I mean, the thing is, like, obviously, like, we have the Family Draven reroll. I think there was like 2 versions of Family, as far as I could tell. So this is like the classic one. You have the Draven, the Darius, often with Family Emblem on Darius, because he's amazing. I think for the time being, it's tank items vendor. Like, he just goes full tank. And then Draven, obviously. I think double Ginzo Draven is underrated. I think too many people do like Ginzo Whisper Draven, or I mean, obviously IE is terrible on Draven, right? Because he doesn't need the IE to crit. Meaning, I like every time I played double Ginzo Draven, I was like, wow, that guy is absolutely nuts. He just scales so hard, and vendor buying you time is really nice. And I mean, from there, going into like Scar and Echo, you have like really nice traits. And then you can finish with Garen for 4 Watcher. I mean, you can also do Garen instead of Scar, and then you can have like, I don't know, positioning, we'll see, but this is like I mean, with Powder, it's usually some sort of a damage setup. You can have Powder take the scrap, but keep in mind, Echo joins kind of late. I mean, having Echo instead of a Scar for the early Ambusher is nice, but there is a problem with fitting in Ambusher in this comp. But you can also you could Prio Jewel maybe, and then use the bonus crit damage from Ambusher instead. But yeah. I think the carry vendor thing, that's more of a vendor hero augment type deal. This seems to be more or less like the family comp that has established itself. Has gotten nerfed though. Have to see how it performs in the long run. What else do we have? What else do we have? There's like Ezreal reroll, Seri reroll. Vladimir's most likely tied to a 0 augment. I don't think we need to bother with that. I think vertical scrap is gonna be a thing. Like, I think scrap is gonna be a good, like scrap. I feel like that's such a good tempo play with scrap. Well, first of all, Corki seems very strong at the moment. Like Corki, absolutely amazing carry from what I've seen. Then, I mean, he kind of wants the artillerist, I think. But it is a bit difficult to do artillerist in this comp. But you probably, I mean, for now, we can do like a Trist, some attack speed, and artillerist. I think the other artillerists don't fit in that well, right? We have like... I mean, Wargod is okay because he's pit fighter for GP. But there's also the problem of like, do you put... Like, in Scrap, you actually play more GP front, I think. So it's most likely more Trist than Urgot. Because you don't care that much about pit fighter in this comp. The only issue I see in this comp is like, I mean, it needs to be a tempo comp that needs to reach 6 scrap, and you need to reach Rumble. Because Rumble is like you're all or nothing, more or less. It's kind of similar with Jinx in set 6 scrap, I believe. Everything kind of revolved around the Jinx as well. It's like, but yeah, you're very, very dependent on finding that Rumble. And then there's a question, so what do you kick out and what do you, like, how do you cap out scrap? If we're assuming 6 scrap. So, do we kick out the powder because we're not playing an ambusher? Are we playing Civica? Like, Civica is probably pretty good here. She also has pit fighter with GP, so she seems like a very good way to cap out. I mean, I guess we have ambusher with Echo, but honestly, I feel like itemizing Echo at the moment doesn't feel worth it. Like, the thing is, like, any item you have on Echo would be better on a Rumble 1-star. Like, that's a straight up fact. And yeah, you're probably better off itemizing like Corki or like spreading scrap, right? Like you kind of like, you don't itemize that much, you're just spreading scrap to min-max the shield. So, and that's why I feel like, I don't know if powder, I mean, you can obviously remove 6 if you're not playing Mordekaiser. You can be like, hey, I want to run powder for ambusher over 6 because, you know, I'm not playing Dominator. That's another way you can play this. And then that's 2, I mean, that's 8. I think a scrap comp most likely wants to end up with 9 though, because it's like, it's a tempo comp. It's like, you go 6 scrap, you try to stabilize with Rumble 1-star or Civica, whatever, and then I think you just go 9. Elise could work, especially if you put the Gangplank back in the backline. Like, this could be a final board. You could, but to be fair, you could also keep the Ziggs and do Mordekaiser, which I think is fine. So keeping Ziggs for Mordekaiser, playing Jinx for Ambusher. And yeah, I mean, it's mainly Civica, Rumble, Mordekaiser, Jinx, right? Like, out of these 4, I think you want to run 2 of them. So here I'm running Civica, Rumble, but to be fair, I could also be... I could be running Jinx because I have Echo Powder for Ambusher. I could be running Mordekaiser together with Ziggs for Dominator. But you know what I don't like about what I don't like about Mordekaiser, I think, is that I kind of want these items on Rumble, I think. Like, I don't know if I have the AP items for Morde. I mean, if Rumble is full, then I suppose, and I have leftovers, then maybe. But yeah, that's kind of like the decision you have to make. But yeah, scrap is pretty much just like tempo comp, right? You take augments that give you items. Yes, I've read the Elise texture message. I don't want to read it out loud though. But yeah, scrap is like a tempo comp. That's most likely at least A tier. I think the reason why it might not be S tier is because you can low roll a bit. If you don't have the emblem, you're required to find 2 tier 4 units. So there is an argument to be made that you should only play this with emblem, because if you play it with emblem, you can guarantee the 6 scrap in stage 4 because you don't have to hit Echo and Corki. And then you can also kick out like one of the weaker scrap units for more legendaries because it's really easy to fit them in. And yeah, I mean, also like a scrap emblem itself has some pretty nice value. So there is an argument to be made if you're playing 6 scrap without the emblem, like without the 2/1 scrap emblem, then it's risky. I think if you open with scrap emblem, it's probably worth it. I would assume that scrap emblem in 2/1 should have a fairly good average. Because if people know what they're doing, like 6 scrap is just really, really powerful. 9 scrap is an auto win, but I mean, that one's kind of hard. But yeah, that's just something to consider. The scrap tempo play, capping out with legendaries. I think it's gonna be one of these. Scrap is gonna be one of the best ways to do fast 9, I would say. Because like Rumble 1, Civica 1, they're easily strong enough with the shield from scrap to sustain themselves. And yeah, especially if you end up with like scrap emblem Civica, I think you're gonna have a pretty easy time. What else do we have? I mean, obviously Chem Baron. I mean, Chem Baron has to go into the meta sheet at the moment. I mean, there's not really much we can do about those. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just, hey, I have a Chem Baron trainer. Hey, I have a Chem Baron emblem. Whatever. And yeah, we're going vertical Chem Barons. We try to go for a deep cash out. And then either we have like 3 stars or we have Civica. There's a lot of, by the way, there's a lot of Chem Baron cash outs that have Civicas, if you didn't see. you get a lot of free Civicas from this trade. And yeah, I think if you can somehow manage to get to like 500-600 cash out, you should probably have a free win coming your way. Very, very powerful. Definitely needs to be included as like a lose streak type trait. From what I've heard, like, I mean, Kog'Maw seems fine. I mean, he's probably gonna make the meta list, right? Does anybody have a build for Kog'Maw? Maybe there is one somewhere. Check. Let me see. What's the current Kog'Maw build? Oh yeah, I need to talk about Conqueror and Heimerdinger as well. I found the Kog'Maw build. Okay, one sec. It's let's see, Kog'Maw build. It is Amumu, Nog, Zeri, Blitz, Scar. I have Kog'Maw already. Echo, Maltz. It's like, and then with emblem for 6. The question is like, do you need to go for 6 auto? Is that worth it? Damage goes pretty hard, to be fair. The damage does go pretty hard. Well, okay, assuming you don't have... You can probably still play this without an emblem, right? So if you don't have an emblem, I think you just kick out the Nocturne, right? I mean, you kick out Nock for Maltz or whatever. I don't think you need to play this with an emblem. That doesn't seem right. And I think item build was... what has established itself? Meta TFT has it at Blue, Nashor, Jeweled. Blue, Nashor, Jeweled. So it's like 3 auto attacks. 3 auto attacks to gain the attack speed and the range. And I mean, he can upkeep Nashor, which... I mean, I can see Nashor sort of being useful. Upkeeping it right away. Jewel sounds wrong. Yeah, I'm not fully convinced of that item build either. Shiv, blue buff, flex. You want to give Kog'Maw the Shiv. See, the problem with Shiv is you can... I mean, it doesn't need to be on Kog'Maw considering it's more of on the utility side and he's your main DPS, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with putting a Shiv on Zeri or Malzahar. Like most like I can see Zeri just taking the shift. She like no Zeri does nothing except auto attack anyway, right? So I feel like we can probably give Kog'Maw better items. You tried blue Nashor Jeweled and it wasn't that good. Okay, so what is the good Kog'Maw item build? Any Norse? I haven't played Kog'Maw yet, so this is difficult for me to estimate. Double Shojin, like let me see what I see here. Double Shojin Rabadon, Blue Archangel Gunblade, Double Shojin, Blue Archangel Gunblade, Blue Archangel Gunblade. Somebody has double Ginzo Shift on him? That seems really wrong. That can't be right. I mean, Archangel makes sense, right? I mean, Archangel seems like a pretty good item on him. In the end, Gambler printed 47 gold. I mean, you can also do double Ginzo Gambler Zeri if you want to go there. Double Shojin Archangel. Yeah, it looks like Double Shojin might be the winner. Double Shojin. But Double Shojin Archangel, that's, I mean, I guess 3 tiers is still acceptable. He starts full mana that way, right? Yeah, you're wasting like 5 mana, which isn't that big of a deal. So he immediately starts with the cast. Ist doch keine Liste gemacht? Okay, listen. You know, the average guy... You know what the average TFT content creator... Well, first of all, there was no playtest, okay? Then, the PBE technically started on Tuesday. And it only goes 1 week. Which means no playtest and half the time for PBE, okay? And now, think about the type of content that I'm doing, okay? I'm doing Tector guides. I'm doing videos. I'm doing... stream content, whatever, right? So, like, you know what other people do? Other people only do meta because it's the only type of content they do, so they can focus way harder on this type of stuff. So, but I am not only doing meta content. Gunblade, Giant Slayer, Nashor. Oh, I think you go. Do you go Scar 3-star here as your main, or is it Blitz 3-star? I mean, I guess whatever you find, right? Though I guess you can probably keep the Zeri on the lower end. So it should probably be Scar Blitz 3-star together with the Kog'Maw. You probably don't need both. One of them is fine. Both of them act as main tanks. Both of them are quite annoying. Like Scar's more on the CC side. Nice with firelights. But yeah, I mean, Blitzcrank with the big shield, obviously, and the 4 automata should also be pretty solid. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, assuming I don't have an automata emblem, what is actually my... What's my 8 unit if I don't have an automata emblem? Or do I just go the Watcher version? Is the Watcher version, like, always better? Maybe it is. Maybe for automata it doesn't scale well enough. Yeah, I can see that. I can see to do like the vertical Watcher side being better. I mean, it's most of these units aren't that amazing, to be fair. A lot of low tier stuff. Like what? I mean, Watcher is pretty cheap, but yeah, Kog'Maw. Yeah, I can see how Kog'Maw doesn't utilize it that well. I mean, it's nice that pretty much everybody here is a frontline unit, but also they're all very cheap. You might be more dependent on having a 3-star Scar here to hold the line. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. That seems pretty reasonable though. 6 Watcher. Do you need for sniper? I don't think so. I think Kog'Maw has enough damage. I'm pretty confident that you don't need. The thing is, like, if you give Kog'Maw enough time, he will win the fight for you. But like, he has like his damage is pretty crazy. Like he goes to like 5-0 attack speed with his ability. His attack speed scales with his passive, and you have Archangel to like more damage throughout the fight. It seems unreasonable to add for sniper, I would say. It's like maybe if you have the emblem, right? But sniper comms often had this issue that like it was often very hard to justify for sniper, and you most of the time just kept it at 2, unless you were like level 9 or something. So it's pretty much just make sure you have a very strong front line that holds the line enough for Kog'Maw to just clean up. But yeah, I feel like the problem is like something like Watcher most likely is gonna like durability should scale way harder than whatever this shit is from Automata. For Sniper, for Watcher, set 11 flashbacks. I mean, the issue with the 4 Watchers here would be, I mean, the good news is, I mean, some of these Watchers are quite weak, right? Like, I mean, you wouldn't cry about cutting a Vladimir and a Darius in late game. You definitely wouldn't cry about this. But I think this also showcases that Watcher emblem is valuable in this comp. A Watcher emblem allows you to get rid of like some very, very weak units and put the Watcher emblem on like, I don't know, like a Rumble or something, and then you can do like a Sentinel. So I feel like this comp profits massively of the Watcher emblem. Yeah, 6 snipers needs double emblem, but 6 snipers is honestly more of a troll comp. It's uncraftable, but it's still an augment, you know? It's still like you can get it into 1, you can get it in 3-2, you can get it in 4-2. It's still there, it still exists. Uncraftable doesn't mean it's gone. Only Emissary and Form Swapper doesn't exist. So yeah, that's definitely something to consider. Also, I mean, well, I suppose you would not waste your calling card for this. There's probably too many good anomalies for Kog'Maw. But yeah. Okay, what other comps do we have? I might have to try some Kog'Maw today. I definitely haven't played him enough yet. So it's kind of hard for me to talk about comps that I haven't played much. Is there anything interesting? I mean, I guess we should talk about the Donger. Is this a spoiler-free stream tonight? I mean, I will not be talking about Arcane Act 2 if you're worried about that. I can't guarantee that that the chat won't spoiler, but at least I won't be talking about it. I usually wait like a week or whatever. I mean, at this point, like if you haven't watched Act 1 at this point and you're mad about spoilers, that's kind of your own fault. But I mean, Act 2 came out a few hours ago, so it's kind of unreasonable to expect everybody to have seen it already. Okay, Donger. I mean, for now, I think I'm gonna stick with the initial setup we had, which was Aurelia. It was more Sentinels, right? It was like Ilaoi. I mean, you can cap out with Rumble, though the Rel is kind of nice as well. I mean, you don't need to run Rebels, but it's definitely a good mid game. But the late game probably looks a bit different. 2, 4, 6, 7, and the last unit was it a Conqueror unit? Was it a Swain? Because it's Kong Sorg and then potentially for Jace to set up. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember what this comp was. Oh no, it was Nami. Right, it was Nami. It was like this. I mean, you definitely need, level 9 needs to be a frontliner, that's for sure. Something I noticed about Heimerdinger is that I feel like this is kind of important. Like, the third item can be a lot. The third item can be Rubber on Archangel Jeweled. For now, let's do Archangel. But I feel like you need the Gunblade on Heimerdinger, not for him, but to keep the frontline alive. The thing is, like, this guy easily pulls like 10-15k damage, which translates into a lot of healing for your frontline. If you don't have the Gunblade, yeah, your frontline falls apart much, much faster. So that's just something to keep in mind. Obviously, some sponsored items would help. Obviously, Navori or Axiom Arc on Heimerdinger is kind of mandatory in this one. I'm just trying to figure out, what's your level 9 here? What would you add level 9 in this comp? I don't think you care about traits, so I guess it's just Civica, simply because she's like good filler. Rumble tends to be a good choice. With Rumble, you could in theory also do Malza. Oh, no, it's sweet. Is there a good visionary in the late game? Yeah, it is. It would be Malza instead of Rel, but I don't think I want to play Malz. Which means... I mean, maybe I'll just do 6 Sentinel over Nami then? I mean, Rumble is definitely... I mean, you could keep it at... Let's see. Is there a better Rebel in late? Now the Rebels are garbage here. I mean, you can... I think you should probably give up on the 3 Rebels. Yeah, you should. So I think the Aurelia leaves for Rumble. You ignore the 3 Rebel trait in late game. Do we have a good scrap late? Echo. Any other good? Mordekaiser is not going to do that much here. I mean, I think Jace is probably... Jace should get added. I think you should play Jace and skip the Ezreal as well. And you should do like frontline Jace, because it's more buddies. So yeah, you should definitely do Jace. You should cut Ezreal and Illaoi. You should cut Ezreal and Aurelia in late game, because they don't do anything. I mean, yeah, you don't have, like, the academy items should be somewhat useful here. If you want to play it like this. They should be somewhat useful. Otherwise, yeah, you don't have to go deep into academy at all. It's not worth it. Just trying to figure out that. So that's 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. We have like one more unit we can throw in here. Gangplank would be Form Swapper's crap, but I don't know if that's worth it, like, to throw in a Gangplank this late. It's actually tricky. I mean, if it was to trades, then yeah, Gangplank, but honestly, maybe it's just a second Rumble or something. Second Illaoi, second Rumble. It's probably better than most of the things you can throw in. I mean, or it's just Civica. Like, Civica's always a good idea. Ezreal. No, I just kicked Ezreal out. Oh, you want to play Ezreal for 5 Academy? Is that what you want? You want to play Ezreal for 5 Academy? I keep forgetting that the trade goes like +1. I mean, if the item is if you can justify it with the item, then yeah, maybe it's Ezreal, and you just do Aurelia out, Rumble in, and then Jace on 9. I suppose that is possible. But yeah, you should not hold on to D3 Rebels in late game. That one doesn't matter. Like, Rumble is just such a powerhouse of a unit anyway. Rel you want to keep for Visionary, and Leona... Like, Illaoi is a good tank. Rel is nice because she's Sentinel Visionary, so you kind of want to keep her around, and Leona is obviously Sentinel Academy, so this is definitely, these are like your late game, this is like your late game core in the front. I think you can make changes in the back here. Like, these three are definitely all on the cutting board. Like, you don't need to run Luxnami or Ezreal if you don't want to. You can definitely throw them away for something else. But I think this is like your core here. You probably do not want anything except these units on the top right, and then depending on Academy, depending on what you find, you can run other stuff here instead of Ezreal, Lux, and Nami. More Visionaries if you want, Legendaries, whatever. So yeah, that's the Donga comp. I mean, we can try to build a Donga comp that's not based around Academy. So if we completely ignore Academy, I mean, we can still do three Academy, which is fine, to be honest. Though maybe if the item is so garbage, but to be fair, we already have Leona, which really makes it easy to go for the 3-piece. But I mean, let's see. So this would be more on the Visionary side, right? I mean, I feel like Visionary is good if you have something like Mana Zane. Like, Mana Zane definitely justifies going deeper into Visionary, but you also have this problem, man. These Visionary units are awful, like, legitimately awful. Like, none of them are, like, Morgana, Vex, that's like 1 costs. Renata doesn't do anything. You can do, I suppose, you could do Nunu together with Elise to throw in some CC. But yeah, man, these Visionaries are awful. That's quite the problem here. I mean, you could kick out. Nah, but like, well, I have to keep Vel around if I want to play Visionary, which means I can only kick Leona out because I really want to keep the Ilaoi Rumble in the late game. So I don't actually think I can change all that much here. So, do we have anybody who's not completely garbage? Maybe it's the Morgana for the anti-shield. Like, she at least has a 50% reduced shield effectiveness, which is probably more useful than the rest. So it's like this. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it could, like, if you have like a Mana Zane, the Academy items are bad. You could be running something like this. Though Mazaha would probably join pretty late. This would most likely be like Nunu, Renata, Vex, whatever you decide to run. Yeah. The only downside in this comp is like very item dependent. I think Blue Gunblade is core. I think you like, and technically the third one being a good AP item is core as well. Like, if you don't have good Heimer items, don't even bother playing this comp. It's too hard. What else we got? I mean, the vertical side of Conqueror. The problem I have with Conqueror is like, is 6 Conqueror really worth it? You need, wait, do you need, no, you can do it with Emblem or you can do it with Mordekaiser. Can you justify running 6 Conqueror? Yes or no? Initially I thought it was pretty good, but I mean, 9 is like a fever dream, right? Like, you're not gonna go. See, the problem with Conqueror I have is this. Or, like, that's my thought process, okay? Wait, let me actually pull up the Conqueror loot table, okay? Because the Conqueror loot table, it sort of like creates a problem that I want to go into detail. Okay, so if you want to track what I'm going for, I'm going to post the link here. Okay, so this is the Conqueror loot table. And I can make this a bit bigger. So the thing that's really important is this. 330, the 2-star 5-cost unit, okay? That is by far the most important part. This one you want as fast as possible. Which means you're gonna get this in like somewhere in stage 5, okay? If you have a Conqueror emblem, you can get this in early stage 5. If you don't have a Conqueror emblem, you're probably gonna get this late in stage 5. The problem is what comes after. The problem is that you have like garbage, RNG, and this is like last fight maybe. This is like getting this deep is hard. So my argument is this. My argument is you play 6 Conqueror until you get the legendary, and I think you dip down to 4. So you can play better units. That's my argument. Like you actually have a legendary you can, or you have a 2-star legendary you can run to remove one of your shitty Conquerors. No, it's a random one. So the idea would be, for me, the idea of Conqueror would be something like this. So assuming I don't have Mordekaiser, okay? Yeah, Radiant conversion is all your items become Radiant items, but that's a 9 Conqueror thing. You can't achieve this with 6 Conqueror. It's completely tied to 9 Conqueror. Don't bother. So my idea would be like, probably want 1 Quick Striker. But I don't think we have any... Yeah, that's already the first problem. But I think you need it for the movement speed for Ambessa. See, the thing is like, okay, so I think the Conqueror is gonna be like this. Like you have 4 Conqueror. You do like this type of item build on Darius, like the Bruiser type item build, okay? Then you use this to win streak because, you know, Darius is really strong. Then once you find an Ambessa, you pivot. Like I was like, oh, I have an Ambessa in my shop, so you item transfer from Darius to Ambessa. Then either you have the emblem to get to 6, or you find Mordekaiser or whatever, or you stay at 4, depending on what you have. Assuming let's assume we have an emblem, okay? That's why we're playing Conqueror. We have like an early emblem. We could do 4 Emissary, if we want to. And we could also do... What's the alternative to 4 Emissary? Let's just do 4 Emissary here. So it's Nami, Triss. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this could be a level 8 board. Potentially. So something like this. I mean, maybe the Ambessa not on the edge. And then something like this. And then you have a Conqueror emblem on, I don't know, Garen or whatever. Could be on Triss, could be on Garen, whatever. Okay, so you have this. Now, from this position, once you have the 2-star legendary, there's a pretty good chance you pivot from here. So for starters, like, I think Swain is a pretty good candidate to cut. And I think Darius actually stays because of Watcher. So I'm thinking these two leave. I think Draven, Swain leave. And then, so you cut these two. And then I think from here it's just legendaries. If you don't hit emblem, I mean, not hitting the emblem. Yeah, I mean, you can do buy Ambessa dual carry, but they share items, which makes item economy painful. That's just something to keep in mind. Item economy is gonna suck. Because like in late game, you would much rather have like the mortar. And then I think it's... just get Pandora's. Well, there is an argument to be made. If you have the emblem, you can stay on 6 just for the increased AD AP, and then you have AP mortar. Like this, you don't have to do for emissary. But let's see. Let's assume. Wait, let's actually assume we don't do emissary. This is probably gonna be a bit easier. So that means no Garen. You could try Scar for the CC potentially. And then what was it? Draven Vi. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And then, what did I kick out? Swain, right. Well, you don't have to, no, I think Watcher here is worthless. Watcher doesn't do anything. Needs to be Rumble to cap out. I mean, there's also, yeah, like, do you need Quick Striker on Ambessa? Do you need Quick Striker on Ambessa? That is a good question. Doctor, thank you for the prime. Elu. Does Ambessa need Quick Striker? That is a question so, you know what the problem is? Have you seen these units, man? Dude, these units are just disgusting. They're so bad, and they fit in nowhere. I mean, TF is like the only one you can justify because it's utility. Like, Twisted Fate is the only one you can justify. But yeah, here I would probably just kick out this and this then, no? 2, 4, 6, 7. Like, you can try to set your late game up like this. And then the last unit is like whatever. I mean, it needs to be a Dominator if you're playing Mordekaiser, to be fair. I said it's probably a Ziggs, no? Like this could be your late game, no? So you have TF for the Quick Striker and utility. You have Rumble, Sentinel, Scrap, good late game. Mordekaiser, good late game. Vi can take leftovers 80 items. Like, these two will take the AP stuff, and like Vi takes leftover 80 stuff. See, the thing is, like, this looks a lot healthier than just compare this type of comp to running 6 Conqueror, right? I mean, you can't really justify running 6 Conqueror, especially not if, like, you think Thieves Gloves is gonna make a difference? You think an Anvil is gonna make a difference? A random artifact that when your units are already itemized? Sentinel, Rumble is a tank. Vi is Bruiser, Ambessa is Bruiser, Rel is a tank, and well, Mortar has durability as well, 40%. Hey, this is not exactly a drop line that should fall apart. So yeah, I mean, depending on what legendary you get, you might have to change. Like, if this is a this can be a lot of things, right? If this is a Malzahar, you have a problem, I think. I think if you have a Caitlyn, you can play around it. If Jace is fine, especially with Swain, you can play around that. Jinx is 2-star is fine. Civica is obviously amazing if you can get her. I mean, Civica is probably gonna end up replacing the Vi. You don't actually care about, like, I mean, if you have the money for it, right? Is Fire Emissary worth playing? I think it's a fine mid-game board. I don't know if I would keep it in the late game, though. But yeah, I mean, you can cap pretty hard with Conqueror, but Conqueror, very similar to Scrap, is it's a very, very fast-paced. It's like, hey, I have Conqueror Emblem, I have early Swain, I'm gonna itemize Darius, I'm gonna try to go for Win Streak, I'm gonna, you know, I mean, you have to go for Win Streak if you're playing Conqueror. You're gonna pivot to Ambessa, and then you're gonna do, I don't know, a Conqueror, Quick Striker, Emissary type setup, whatever. You can do 6 Conqueror, but like I said, for me, 6 Conqueror is a means to get a 2-star legendary and then ditch it. That's how I would play it, because there is no justification in keeping a Swain and a Darius around if I can get this garbage faster. I just don't think, like, I mean, compared to running like Rumble and Civica and stuff. So that's like kind of my take on it. I feel like you want to pivot out of 6 Conqueror eventually, yeah. Just to cap out with better legendaries. It's like the value of those legendaries is gonna be more than whatever the Conqueror stacks will give you. That's just something to keep in mind. So yeah, that's Conqueror. What else do we have? What have we not talked about yet? I think there's an artillery. Well, there's a Tristana reroll comp, no? We should probably talk about that one. I think Sorgs are currently most likely garbage. There should be a Trist reroll come somewhere. Because of the way she works. I think she's like Trist in theory should be one of the best Fishbones users in the game. Like if you open Fishbones, you should actually consider playing Tristana, I think. There is an argument to be made that she might not be that great with Fishbones because she needs to kill, but the ult is gonna, like, the ult not going into the front line is kind of a mess. Does she work with Collector? I mean, of course. Fishbones, Dragon Soul? I mean, it doesn't work as well as you'd think. It's nice to, like, get the Dragon Soul procs early, but I mean, it's once per unit. So it's not super crazy. I think, yeah, do you go Emissary here? Okay, so people who have experience with Tristana, what has worked for you so far? So one way would be you go for Emissary. What does that give you? Well, you get 20% damage jump. That's actually kind of sick. 20 damage jump, 300 HP. You get armor and damage per kill. Yo, you get the Garen buff on every emissary. That's actually kind of disgusting. Well, the Nami one doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, Nami is a team-wide buff anyway, so does... Is there even a difference between... Like, is there a difference for emissary for Nami or not? And Tristana? Like, Nami and Tristana are like team-wide buffs, right? I'm confused. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that the buff is just that you can have more than one buff, but yeah. Oh, actually, no, wait. I think I misunderstood. It does matter. It's still specific to Garen and Ambessa. Never mind. It's just that you can get all of them. Okay, never mind. Then it's actually not that good, I think, but I don't know if it's worth to run for Emissary. Watcher. Well, the good news is you can do Vendor 3 if you want, together with Trist. Since you're playing tier 2 reroll. And Vendor is a pretty good Watcher frontline, so that's kind of nice. I don't think you do Vladimir. I mean, you can play Vladimir, but I don't think you reroll him. You thought Trist was bait. I mean, maybe she just hasn't been figured out yet. We've played the set for a few days. Like, there is no guarantee that she is fully figured out. I think the artillery feels nicer though. I don't like this setup. The setup doesn't seem very interesting to me. I feel like the artillerist trait looked much more interesting. Because you have, like, with Corky, you have a really nice late game. Artillerist emblem's also really nice. Just trying to figure out. You need at least one scrap. I mean, in very late game, I mean, I guess you kind of have space here for Bruiser, right? You can do, like, Trundle, and then maybe in late game you could do Rumble instead of Trundle. You can easily hit the emblem. Oh yeah, you can guarantee artillerist emblem on Triss. That's actually true. But you need double emblem for the 6 though. That's a problem. Why not combine? Wait, but if you do artillerist emissary, you have, like, no frontline, no? I mean, you have, like, literally no frontline, I think. Like, the ambassador is not gonna do any. Like, Nami. I mean, where's your frontline here? I mean, I guess it would be like a Vendor 3-star, but could maybe be an Urgot 3, but I think going 6 artillerist, like aiming 6 artillerist is the better win con here. Because Triss 3 and Conky 2 with 6 artillerists is actually crazy. I've lost a lot to this late game board. Like, not this board, but the thing is, like, I feel like for emissary is too much of a bait. Like these units here, they don't matter. You know what Triss cares about? The attack speed. But she gets that from herself. I don't think Triss wants I don't think she wants for emissary. I think that's a bait. Mundo Urgot Zyra. Wait, what's the Zyra for? Oh, for CC. Right. She has like CC. I guess it's true. 2, 4, 6, 7. I think the game plan should be to do 6 artillerists with Trist. I think that's the best game plan you can have. Like, there's no way any other... Like, if you're playing Trist, then I think 6 artillerists has to be your aim. And calling card Tristana is a guaranteed emblem, which is a really big deal, in my opinion. It just makes for a super strong game plan. It's like, you get an artillerist emblem in like 2-1, so you're like, okay, I'll take it. I commit Trist reroll. I commit calling card. All I need is 1 cork. I have 6 artillerist in stage 4-6, and it's over, no? That has to be better. Blitz over vendor. It's kind of expensive. I would like a vendor 3, but I think, you know what's the problem with vendor? I think he's gonna be too... I think vendor is too contested. I mean, the thing is, you can't really do Urgot as a tank here. I mean, he gets a max health shield from his experiment bonus, but... Okay, anyways, let's try some of the stuff that we've just talked about and see what works, what doesn't. Okay. It's Golden Gala. Again, classic. The meta will be quite messed up, I think. I don't know if it's messed up enough for a B patch, but it will be messed up. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm also making progress on the which unit can do stage 1-4. Making some good progress on those. Might have the YouTube script for that tomorrow. Okay, let's see. How would I play this? So, assuming this is a ranked game, I kind of have to play serious here because, you know, there's an actual in-house. There's like some challenger players in this lobby. So, let's see. Singed pair, Conqueror, Opener. Let's, wait, we should find out Academy. Okay, let's do Clear, Academy, Hosh, Vamox. Pretty bad. Don't like that. So Hosh, Vamox is bad. We have 3 Conqueror and a Singed 2-star. I'm not playing Academy this game. Might pick up the Sept though for potential Bruiser setup here. Okay, so we have Crit Belt. I do want to try the Medi thing once. I still think it's good. But I need a proper setup for it. I can't hard force it or I'm gonna get crushed in this lobby. Okay, items are a bit on the rough side, I think. I can slam Redemption and go for the Medi thing. Frying Pan is Visionary, Bruiser, and Ambusher. Definitely not this one. Should I go what doesn't kill you into a Medi board? Because the thing is, like, the problem with Conqueror is I don't think I can win streak this with Conqueror. I don't feel very confident in it. Okay, let's commit on the lose streak and let's do Medi for now to get it out of the system. Okay, let's give up this, and this. Okay, we can already slam the redemption on step. It might be actually, could be too strong, we'll see. I have to be a bit careful, 2 bruisers with redemption is a bit strong. But to be fair, this lobby is a bit stronger than... actually no, okay, I fucked this one up. Okay, that was very, very close. Okay, maybe the redemption was too much. Oh, early Zeri. I can pick that up. I need to be careful though about how strong of a board. Yeah, Conqueror would have been quite contested. This guy's super strong. Played against him. Yeah, very contested Wanderer. Here's Medi 2-star and he's gonna keep her. That's gonna be annoying. Jace ult. Range Jace takes like forever to ult, pretty much. It's the same as the Varus animation. I think I'm winning this one. I got a bit unlucky here with opponents. I guess I should have replaced Step for... Oh, actually... Darius is kind of sick. And Medi is kind of weak here. I guess maybe I'm fine. Oh, 2 perfect losses. God bless Medi. Okay. I still need to be a bit careful here, like these fights are not going that great. I hope, like, he has 4 Medis, but he pushed 5. He's just keeping her around for Cluttered Mind, but that's still gonna hurt me. Yeah, Medi being contested is not... Like, this guy has 3 Medis, and the other guy has 4 Medis. I mean, 7 out is rough, considering they're not even playing the same comp. That is hard for me. It's Golden Gala, so I can't speculate on the upgrade augment. Yeah, I'm not beating anyone here. I think we go for bow first, because I'm gonna need 2 bows for my core. Okay, Nami with bow works for me. Okay, let's keep an eye out. So, Patient Study Conqueror, Cluttered Mind. He's just pretty much win streaking. Red buff, okay. This could be a Trist game on his side. He has double duplicator. This could be Trist reroll, maybe. Trainer with Academy Quick Striker, that's pretty rough. And this is Firelight with the Medi. Okay. I'm not forced into Medi, but I want to play this comp. I know I'm not forced into it. I just want to get this comp out of the system because I want to know if it works or not. Oh yeah, this guy, he has artillery crest, so he can so easily commit onto, like, this is so broken, honestly. Artillerist crest is probably like the best augment you can get, cause you get a guaranteed 6 artillerist. That is so broken, man. Okay, I'm getting all the strong guys now. Oh man. First component is Rot. That would be a Ginzo. I think we can build it. Can I get away? Yeah, I should be able to get away with an actual positioning here. No, I mean, if I'm 80 HP for losses with what doesn't kill you, so. But upgrades could be better. Yeah, I got 3 super strong opponents in a row here. I got all the weak people at the beginning. I don't think I can kill him. Like the Vladimir. Yeah, that was like 3 full losses. It's kind of funny. It was like 2 perfect losses into 3 full losses. What comp am I working towards? It's a Medi Bruiser reroll. I want to try it with a very, very specific game plan in stage 4. Because I have an idea on how to make this comp more viable in the late game. Well, I think we should be mostly fine for stage 3 now. I should pick up the set as well. I keep forgetting set as a bruiser. So it's like Medi, Step, Trundle, Set. Don't care about Zeri. And then it's like Rennie. No. I usually skip the Nunu because it's like I'd rather have Rennie and okay, so this is IE. Yeah, this is IE. Chainvest is going to go on Step, but I don't have to give it to him right away. And I don't need to do it just yet. Oh yes, Trist 3-star already. That's impressive. This can leave. Tristana 3-star and 3-1. That is quite impressive. Very nice amount of yeah, I think I can skip the Nunu for now. Okay. I got 3 2 double Tristana shops in a row. Good lord. Oh, come on, you can kill like 1 or 2 units here. Okay. Yeah. Having an early step 3 would be nice. I kind of need to prioritize frontline items at the moment. Medi is fine for now. Bow will become a Whisper later, or red buff. We'll see. For now I need like a decent combat augment, most likely. Might be Forge. I think I go for Forge. There might be some useful stuff here. So I actually think Silvermare might be useful, but Sniper's Focus is also really good. I think it might be Silvermare though. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the Silvermare because Silvermare actually interacts really nice with what I have planned. Okay. That's a Rennie, that's a Trundle. No, you don't understand. Trundle is gonna take it. Then Rennie is gonna take it with Cosmic Insight. And Caitlyn can also take it in the late game. So I'm thinking pretty far into the future here. Well, that's a 3-star Tristana, so I'm not beating that. Okay, I kind of need to stop bleeding. I mean, how am I supposed to stop bleeding out against these boards? Like, this is impossible. I might have to all-in after Carousel because the lobby strength is too much. The Ginzo goes on to Twitch later, so Medi won't have it. I think I'm giving up on the sniper for now. The sniper, like, I actually feel like 4 Bruiser might be better. 4 Bruiser might be better than sniper at the moment. Skip Elise? Oh, I didn't tag her? My bad. But to be fair, Elise at the moment doesn't even do all that much, so it's fine. Not stressing out. Nice Sari. Okay, we finally managed to beat someone. I mean, I might be able to get that Tristana with good positioning. We'll see. There's an Elise with a tier. Should I go for that? I guess I could. Let's just do Prod Vow. It's not the best item, but also not the worst. Also gives me an Elise. Okay, it's 3 Medis, 3 Steps, 3 Trundles. And I kind of want them now. I would like to have like 1 3-star now. Okay, come on. 1 Trundle, 3-star. Easy peasy. Thank you. That should be enough to hold me over, I think. I need to stay high eco because it's incredibly important that I... It's incredibly important that I stay high eco because I really need to push like levels and stuff for 6 Bruiser, 2 Sniper. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely I'm confident that 4 Bruiser without Sniper is the better play. You don't care about the Sniper trade in stage 2-3. You don't need it. Okay, that's definitely a lesson learned for the future. So you can actually completely ignore Zeri. You can play like 4... Like, I mean, Zeri becomes relevant once you're level 6, and then she immediately gets replaced for Twitch anyway, so... Zeri, you don't have to pick her up in the early game. That's what I learned here. She doesn't add any value. Oh. How are we looking on the Medi side? This guy's like 1 here. I think we're fine. Yeah, we're looking fine. Well, my opponents should be fine as well. I think I survived that rip. So much for I don't need sniper. But this guy also doesn't have any damage, to be fair. This guy's like 0 damage. Okay, good. Okay, the game is going according to plan at the moment. Oh, the game is absolutely going according to plan. Look at that, compare that to yesterday. Holy moly. Yeah, if you compare this to yesterday, I have a 3-star step, a 3-star trundle, and 8 medis in 3-7, 55 HP, 50 gold. Yeah, this is working out at the moment. Quite the difference to yesterday. Okay, I don't need this, I don't need this. I might be... Okay, perfect. Okay, let's throw in a Zeri. Okay, so I think here the next step is Giant Slayer. So, because I'm gonna need to keep the bow for Whisper. The tier's a bit tricky in my opinion. I don't, like, I already have Redemption in Protvar, which makes the tier difficult. Yeah, the tier is difficult. I kind of want to reforge it, but we'll see. Okay, everything is going fine. Okay, we got triple gold, which means I probably want to go into 6. Like, I probably want to ditch Zeri again. I'm just keeping her because of, like, Sniper's Nest and stuff. Gain a Vi and a Jinx. I don't care about that. Pair of Force. I mean, I'm playing like a Elise, but healing. I mean, I can probably get that pretty fast. I think it's heavily. It's this one though. Yeah, this one is pretty good. It's a bruiser trade. Okay, we're gonna be adding more bruisers. We can sell these. We don't need them anymore. I also don't need set. I don't need them anymore. Actually, wait. The Nuno I still need. Okay. So now I save money for the anomaly, and then I go into level 8 and go for Twitch. No. Guys. Everything I'm doing here is going according to plan. Except the Fishbones Tristana 3-star that just completely wrecked me, but outside of that, everything is going according to plan, so don't stress out. Just enjoy the show. There is a game plan here. There is a game plan. I'm surprised I'm still in this fight. Finally. Dude, that Trist is... I don't care. I mean, I don't really care about Caitlyn, to be honest. Okay, you can leave. That's a component. That's probably a second Prot Vow that gets rid of the tier. I mean, losing that fight at least gave me a component, so... that's something. I think I have to change... Nah, I'm not changing positioning. Okay. Cosmic Insight. Oh, this guy is Sevika. Oh, yes, Unlikely Do. Okay. That stupid flamethrower ability is so broken. Okay, but we're fine. Okay, we want a crit here. We want Rennie. Is this comp legit? Well, we're about to find out. Oh, I have an alternative Medi here if the Rennie is taken. I mean, this is kind of a challenger lobby, so if I can perform well here, then yes. But I was pretty lucky with the rules, I will say that. It's my last augment, it's just that bruisers deal damage based on the max HP. Okay, so the most important part about this comp is gonna happen. Okay, so he can have Last Whisper for now, because I'm gonna have to magnetic anyway. We can probably, yeah, it's fine. I mean, these people know how to position against us for the most part, so honestly, against him, I should probably position the, because of Akali and stuff, I should position Medi away. Oh, yeah. I mean, Zeri's gonna dash anyway. It's fine. No. Goodbye backline, I guess. Yeah, that comp is not legit. Seri 3, man, she's just as nothing. Like, what is this unit? Seri 3 looks really bad. Okay, so now we get to the core of the comp, okay? So if you had a question, you will understand what will happen now, okay? So we're looking for Cosmic Insight. Hopefully we don't have to spend too much money for it. Giant size would have been acceptable, but I want specifically the Cosmic Insight. Calling card could have been okay-ish as well. They're making me bleed. I hate this. Yeah, they're making me bleed. Why are you making me bleed for this? I hate this. Really? Okay, Cosmic Rhythm, finally. That was kind of too expensive for my taste, okay? Now we magnetic. You take the Silvermare and this. And now, for now, you can take this. Okay. Okay, it would have been nice if I didn't have if I didn't have to spend so much. And now it's level 8, Twitch, and then move the Trundle items to Twitch. So this will make that she will cast every 4 seconds, which means I have no downside to Silvermare. And she has also like 120 mana normally, which means she will cast way more often now. And this is how you keep Medi relevant. Because Ginzo is a joke compared to Cosmic Insight. But Ginzo is really good for Twitch. Because he can spread it around. So next round we push 8. We look for Twitch Zeri. Preferably Twitch. I mean, Caitlyn is acceptable too. And then we start positioning against our friends. And obviously we want Elise 2, Nunu 2, etc. But yeah, we're almost done with this comp here. Could keep the Rennies for potential Rennie 3. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll pick up the Rennies for now. Rennie 3 is like acceptable. Oh, shit, I should have picked up the Zeri. My bad, sorry. That was kind of... Okay, we have the Twitch, so now it doesn't matter. So now we magnetic this, and then we do this, and then we do this, and then we... Stone plate the sap, and that's pretty much it. We're almost done here. We are almost done here. Actually, at this point, I can probably go 9. Yep. So this was kind of a, I would say this game is arguably a best case scenario. So I got really lucky with the 3 stars. I think my augments were quite well. My augments went quite well. The only thing that was not a best case is it took me too long to find the anomaly. But this is what I was saying. This is how you keep this comp relevant in late game. See, most of the people, the people are like, play Medi with Ginzo, but then this is gonna scale really poor because she takes too long for second ult, and the first ult will be like most of the time wasted into the front line. Ah, shit, I positioned wrong against him. I got the wrong guy. Rip me. Without Silvermare, it would be double IE, correct. So the problem here definitely was positioning. But I'm still winning, and Maddie continues to outperform a Jinx 2-star. Yes, this is inspired by this by my Ziggs tech. This is inspired by this comp. So here we can position on the left. I mean, yeah, we can just do this. What anomaly? It's called Cosmic Rhythm. Okay, let's see if they... Okay, I think I got the correct positioning here. It kind of depends on what happens here. No, I don't think I got the correct one, did I? No, I didn't. Ah, the Heimerdinger survived, sadly. But it doesn't matter. Okay. This is insane, yes. This is why you shouldn't, like, the thing is, like, something people need to understand is that this set is extremely new. There is a lot to discover. And, yeah. Especially with these anomalies. I could go Caitlyn instead of Twitch, but I think I actually prefer the Twitch here. Could no, I think like I'm still confident in the board, which means I think I'll try to keep sniping the left side. So if this goes right, this Tristana is dead in 4 seconds. 1. Oh no, it didn't go right. No, it didn't go right. Never mind. She survived with 43 HP. Okay, Twitch got her. Twitch got her. Got carried by the Twitch. Yeah, this fight is rough. His frontline is extremely powerful. Takes me forever to get through them. That was a very close fight. Yeah, I don't know, like shooting from right to left so far has not worked that well. Maybe it's because... Oh, wait, I think I know why. It's because I'm making a mistake in the positioning. Yeah, I just realized I have wrong positioning. That's why it didn't work. Oh, never mind then. Yeah, I was wondering why it didn't work, but I needed to put them one more to the right, that's why. That's my bad. I usually don't shoot to the left side very often. I mainly shoot to the right side. So what can we can like, I mean, it's probably Rumble, I think, in late game. Also, there's like a Twitch to Elise 2 power spike I can still throw in. No, Maddie doesn't go for a random corner, she goes for farthest enemy, so it's within your control, yeah. Stoneplay to Elise, doesn't matter. I can if I want to, but maybe I don't want to. Double Ginzo Twitch? Nah, it's probably Declaw. Mundo for Experiment, Care. HP, this was... No, I don't think I care. I'd rather have a Rumble and scrap. Okay, I kind of want to finish Elise Twitch. Okay, I got jinxed. Like, he has good positioning against my board, which meant that I got nuked by the Jinx. He's like Civica 2, Rumble 2, Mortar 2, and Jinx 2, so he went completely into late game, which is difficult for me to contest. Man, Elise 2 would be nice. Nah, no Elise. Let's play Rumble here. He has Chem Baron, but no perfected stuff. That's fairly bad position. I mean, that was a rough fight for me. Positioning matters a lot in this comp. Okay, Elise should hopefully make a bit of a difference, buying me some time. How do I get his Jinx is the question. I don't think there's a solution to this. I mean, what I need to do is I need to kill somebody in the mid lane. And like, I need to kill like here, then kill the GP, and then kill the Jinx next, which might be too difficult. I almost got the Rumble here. Okay, I did get the Jinx there, so that's good. That should be fine. I think that Elise 2-star upgrade helps me a bit, but he's just full legendaries, man. I don't know. GG. Like, he went legendaries. That's difficult for me to defeat. So I still think it's a good showcase of how I think this is I think it's a good showcase on how to play Medi. This was a best case scenario, but yeah. I mean, this was like a challenger lobby with like, I don't know, the guy with like 5 2-star legendary board. And they know how to position, right? So yeah, if people don't position, then yeah, this would be quite powerful. Okay, so this was second, this was Medi, Silver, Cosmic Silver. Cosmic Silver Mare. But yeah, I do believe this is how you play this comp. And I think that how people are playing this comp right now is wrong. I think the Vertical Enforcer is bad. I think Ginzo Medi is bad. Like, you can do Ginzo Medi until 4-6, but either you go Cosmic or you pivot into Twitch, Caitlyn. I think that's how you play this comp. You item transfer and play Twitch main carry, or you go Cosmic and you go full DPS on her. I believe these are your choices. So there is a lot to, and obviously you want to do the Ziggs positioning to snipe the corners, so. I'll probably, honestly, it probably might be worth it to make a video about this comp. I'll probably make a video about this comp on my main YouTube channel, because like there's a lot to explain. Okay, let's try something else, since I kind of like confirmed what I wanted to confirm. So yeah, we wanna try something else here. Echoes, prismatic. Could try Triss reroll as well. I mean, but I think only if I have Artillerist Emblem. Well, I don't need to do Medi again. This does not work versus PBE, right? Just curious, but... Does this work on PBE? Ah, Cinch, could you like not steal? Thank you. Yeah, it does not work. Otherwise you would have gotten. Okay, so we got like a I mean, I have an okay-ish setup for family reroll. Except I didn't pick up the powder. Academy is Gunblade. Ooh, and Bramblevest. That's really good for Heimerdinger. So maybe it's a Heimerdinger setup? Could be. So I have a bit of a family reroll and a bit of a Heimerdinger. It does work on monsters. Oh yeah, I guess it does. She has +1 now. Never mind. I guess everybody just stole her kills. Okay. I have one component, so why would I take Pandora's? No, thank you. I like the Living Forge. I think we could try Academy. What is it? Nashos, Bramble Nashos. We could do Academy into Vertical Academy, maybe into Donger. But Living Forge into like a Mana Zane could also help. There's also some Fishbones Tristana can be interesting. Could try Luden's Trist. I like the idea of Luden's Tristana. As much as I love the code, this is technically on my to-do list, so let's try it. Okay, so we wanted Vertical Watcher, we said, right? We have an Azrael, so that's fine. So we're gonna keep the Watchers around. Oh, we have Urgot and Azrael, actually. Interesting. Okay, so we have some Watcher here. Some Artillerist. We can probably push and play the upgraded units. I don't need Loris and I don't need Aurelia. Okay, what do we want? We want Darius? Check. There was another Watcher here. I think it was a Momo. We want Trist. We want Vladimir. We want Vendor. I'm gonna try the 6 Watcher version this game. We want Corki, obviously. We want Urgot and Azrael. 7, 8. I mean, that's 4, 4. Yeah, and then probably one of them is gonna be like Garen. So yeah, we're just gonna be playing like Artillerist Watcher. In the hopes we're not too contested. Maybe Urgot might be better. I think Urgot is less likely to kill. He has Sunder. And he's a better frontliner. I mean, the dream would be Luden's Fishbones Trist. That would be the dream, but we'll see. It can't be Garen. Oh, true. I mean, I think it's just gonna be like... Yeah, but it's probably just Vendor and Momo Darius and then Scar. I mean, I'm just gonna pray that we get... we need like Artillerist Crown. That's the augment we're looking for. It's the only one that matters. It might be risky in Prismatic to do Trist reroll, but it is what it is. I think it's just Infinity Edge, no? I have last back though. Yeah, okay. Let's go for a frontline item. I mean, I'm gonna speculate on... I mean, Mana Zane would be cool. I would actually like Mana Zane here on Tristana. Okay, we're gonna push this, and I don't need this guy. Form swap. We can do... No, actually, Draven would be good for trades, maybe. Conqueror, Pit Fighter. Well, I don't like Swain all that much anyway. Let's stay on budget. For now, I mean, the cloak is supposed to go in Vendor, so I don't know if I really want to give it to anyone at the moment. I could do for Emissary if I want to, but I don't think for Emissary is that good. I think it's very overrated. Wait, oh yeah, the current bonus is pretty pathetic. I think I killed 3 units so far. But I'll get more later. Okay, that's a Trist pair, and I suppose we take the Vladimir here. For now. Wait, was that a bid donation? 1 sec. Kiri, thanks for the 112. Wait, was there a message there? Let me just double check. Yeah, it was just a tip. Okay, thank you. Come on, Trist, don't disappoint me. I think she's disappointing me. Yep. Okay, rip win streak. Okay. Wait, Urgot is 2 range, right? Okay. Yeah, it kind of sucks not having items. I have 0 items at the moment. Which means Living Forge is actually kind of interesting. Ah, I should pick up Scar. I should mark him. I don't think I care about the Nunu pair. Could keep the Nami around, maybe. If I high roll the... I mean, I need to high roll Garen and Abessa. Actually, no. I don't get. We could do even Shroud, so we skip the Whisper, but we can also do Declaw and then use the belt for something defensive. Decisions. Wait, any artillerist needs to be active. That's important. I think we just go for frontline. Well, frontline is better here. Yeah, Trist 1 and 0 items is actually quite rough, I agree. You know, last game, the other guy had Trist 3-star right here in 3-1. So the other guy found 7 Tristanas more than me in 3-1. Rip me. Okay, but we should be able to stabilize now a bit. Now the best thing that can happen is Artillerist Crown. Okay, I think we won. Pretty sure the game is giga easy from this position. Okay, so she can have the Hurricane for the time being. You can have this. This can go to Darius, and now it's level 6 reroar. But yeah, from this position the game should be very, very easy to play. Yeah, we have like upgraded board for Artillerist. We need an Infinity Edge next, and then hopefully Living Forge gives us like fish bones or what else? What else could be interesting outside of fish bones? I mean, I kind of want to do IE for the crits, so see, the thing is, well, we know the anomaly is gonna be calling card. That's like like that's 100%. You know, the anomaly will be calling card. Could maybe do Flood 3, we'll see. A Momo could be good for 7 as a filler. Don't need him at the moment. So it's 5 more Tristanas. Oh, I still wait. Did I mark vendor? I did. Okay, so I actually haven't seen any vendors yet, which is fine. I'll just play Scar as main tank. So we want like BF, belt, tier, something like this in the carousel. Oh wow, Mana Zane Blighting from the pipeline. Wow. So he got like double artifact anvil in the prismatic orb, and then he got Mana Zane Blighting from it. That is challenger behavior. I cannot compete with this challenger behavior. Okay. Third pick. There's a Tristana with the rod, but unfortunately the rod is fairly uninteresting. It's a shame. I think we'll just go for AE so that Tristana actually starts hitting. Okay, then we do Redemption instead. Man, I am not getting Tristana items here. At least, okay, Living Forge Fishbones, please. That's gonna be important. Living Forge Fishbones. It's a vendor. Don't care too much about that. I have an Ambessa, so I don't know. I could, in theory, check regarding Nami Garen, but again, like I said, it's like I'm not particularly interested in the bonus and the. Yeah, no, let's not get baited by this. This is nonsense. I don't even like this version. Yeah, these Ludens procs. Worth the wait 6 coronation. Interesting. Okay, come on. Fish bones, fish bones. I guess gold collector is the next best thing. Gold collector with fish bones could be funny too. I'm actually contemplating the front line though. That's a difficult one. Ludens is okay-ish with this, but you know what? I always regret not taking frontline, so I think we can just give this to Urgot. It doesn't really matter. Like he's easy to position anyways, and he might be 3-star, so I think this makes more sense. It's a shame with the lack of fish bones, but it is what it is. Like the thing is, like I want to build IE, and yeah, I think prioritizing frontline. Oh, is this what they're doing now? Blue-red rubber Kog'Maw? Is that a thing? Curious. It's a vendor. I'm getting like a Flood 3 for some reason. I don't even know. Do I even want to play Darius or a Momo? I feel like a Momo can leave. I can make some space here. Come on, give me a BF, please. Yeah, vendor is fine. He can join for the time. Don't care about a Momo. Skartu would be nice. He can leave. Make some space. Oh man, this sucks. Okay, wait, I need to remove these shitters here. Okay, we got the IE, so at least we got that part. I think this is Hand of Justice Urgot, most likely. I think it's Even Shroud next. Yeah, I think it's Even Shroud next. Okay, there's still the problem, like I need enough money to roll. Invest ++ for the money. I don't care about this. I don't care about this. This coronation coming out of 5 with 1 knock. No. Do I just go for invested here? I guess it's fine. I kind of want to use the money to finish the Tryst. And nothing else. Okay, Scar 2 is an important upgrade. Wait, is it 70? No, no, I guess it's fine like this. I think I might have to, like, I don't think I can min-max the invested all that much. I'm mainly doing it to get like a Tryst tree, and then it's mainly Tristana 3, and then use the rest of the money for calling card. I'm still too weak. Okay, so yeah, I'm not digging the Ludens here. I am not liking the Ludens here. I think I have to. Ah, man. I think I have to all in next round. That sucks. Yeah, I have to all in next round. I'm like bleeding out. Sucks.
How many stacks is barely any? Dude, it's 10 stacks. 10 kills, which is like nothing. I think you're supposed to have like 30 at this point. Yeah, it was a rough early game overall. No items, no Trist 2. The artifacts didn't really help all that much. But maybe we can still recover. We are getting 6 artillerists, so... But yeah, like at this point I can't afford to wait any longer. I just need to make sure I have enough money left to get the calling card. So here it's I take Belt, I do Even Shroud, I roll the Trist and probably the Vendor, maybe the Yogurt. And then I push, do for Watcher. Belt is 2 cost. Okay. So this is Even Shroud. I mean, I could do Even Shroud Urgot too, but no, it's probably better on a frontliner. He's like a little bit ranged. Okay. Free rerolls for anomaly? Nah, it's fine. Okay, Corki is absolutely amazing here. Why am I getting so much Garen? Oh god, oh my god. Wait, let's do this. Yeah, great. Thanks for nothing. Okay. Whatever, you take this. Okay, it's 1 Trist, 1 Urgot. I need to find the Ezreal again. Okay, I still have him marked. 1 Trist, 1 Urgot, 1 calling card, and then... Oh man, I don't want to lose so much HP, this sucks. Dude, I'm getting... I mean, I can survive one fight and probably one fight. Okay, please give me calling card. Without me having to spend my entire money. Of course. Of course. Wow. It's at the very end or what? Ridiculous. I can't even level now. It was so expensive that I can't even level. Okay, I don't even have Trist 3. Cool. Thanks. Thanks for that game. Appreciate it. So I still need 1 Trist, 1 level up. And, well, to be fair, I could sell... I can sell this Scar dude. I don't need him at the moment. It would be better to play an Ezreal instead of the started. Yeah, this game just went terrible. Yeah, but you know, I think also, like, doing this in Triple Prismatic... I think I mentioned this at the beginning, but... Doing this in Triple Prismatic is a bad idea. Just because of, like, the boards you're gonna be facing. I just want to see 6 artillerists like once. Okay. Well. I am willing to be selling the Scar dude. Yeah, it's pretty bad on these frontliners because like Vendor barely auto attacks. Maybe better on like Garen. But yeah, that's hard to make use of that. Thank you for items. Okay, yay. I think it's better to roll. Because I want to see at least the... Let's just do this. You can have like an Eon, I think, and then whatever, you take Vamox. Okay, 6 artillerists, Tristana 3-star with I don't know, like 14 kills, 12 kills, I don't know. Man, that Ilaoi is crushing me. Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lots to talk about here. I mean, don't do this in triple prismatic. Probably don't do this in prismatic prelude even. It's not a good idea. Really terrible rolls, terrible anomaly rolls, terrible items overall. Like the problem, like I mean, it was like don't do this in triple prismatic and don't hard force it as much as I do. So, but also don't open Ludens. That item is not good in like early game and stuff. And initially, so I wanted to do this with fish bones, but I didn't get the fish bones. So I think if I had opened Gold Collector Tristana 2-star, I think it would have been acceptable. But yeah, I definitely overforced this, and I got a bit unlucky. So late Trist 3-6 with 6 artillerist. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Just gonna go toilet really quick. Okay. Let's continue. What other comp do we want to try? We could try Tempo Scrap, Tempo Conqueror. But I feel like these are kind of emblem reliant. I think going Scrap or Conqueror without emblem is probably a bad idea. So I'm probably gonna need like 2-1 augment for that. Did we have a comp that was interesting that was like non-augment reliant? I mean, the Visionary Heimerdinger is technically safe. And I suppose the Kog'Maw doesn't really need an augment either, but it feels like Kog'Maw is quite contested. Mbessa was... I don't remember. Oh. Now I know why I don't remember. The thing is, like, though, like, the problem with Kog'Maw is he seems like a... Kog'Maw seems extremely popular. Well, I mean... Family Pit Fighter or Black Rose, pretty much. I haven't played much Black Rose. Yeah, I don't want to go Kog'Maw because he seems to contest it. I don't want to contest, like, with other people. I mean, we could try the could also try the Black Rose, but Vertical Enforcer is honestly absolute dog. I don't even know why this trait is a thing. It seems absolutely garbage. Ah. Well, Powder 2. We have a Bruiser. I mean, we have Darius, which is fine. I don't think Enforcer is good. It feels like the trait doesn't do anything, becomes way too reliant on Caitlyn. Unless you hit 10, yeah. It's also, it feels very emblem reliant as well, I don't know. Not a fan. Let's do 10 golds. Could check for hero augments. Superstars is good as like probably superstars, right? With yeah. Gain 2 rerolls. I mean, everything is just screaming family reroll, to be honest. I don't need Trundle. I mean, I kind of need need Raven, Violet. We have BT Chainverse, which is definitely Darius. Like, this is BT Titan Darius. I mean, but I really don't understand what the appeal is in Wandering Trainer. You take it, you're completely bottlenecked into playing into a comp you might not even want to play. And if you don't do this, then you screw yourself. So I feel like this is... I don't see the appeal in it. I can understand Wandering Trainer Augment, but because like there, it's sort of like your choice. I think, wait, no, Draven is more valuable than Violet here. Draven is more valuable. Valuable, sorry. Well, I would love to get an early 5 family. Maybe we get lucky in 3-2. Like, you know what's actually bothering me here? At least in the portal system, you can accept it that
somebody wanted to play this, and he got his wish. But now it's like now it's enforced on you. Maybe you have a full lobby of I didn't want to play Wandering Trainer, and now everybody has to suck it up. Not a fan of that. No 20 gold, but it is what it is. Probably gonna have to completely ignore the Black Rose here. Okay, let's see what the others are doing. Automata, Scrap Black Rose, Chem Baron, Visionary Automata. That one's kind of nice. It's Renata traits. Sorg Pit Watch, that's a rip. Sorg Visionary Sentinel. That's actually fairly playable. Sentinel Visionary, that's like Rel. Enforcer Quick Ambusher. This is Quick Ambusher Sniper. And Experiment Sentinel Rebel. Doesn't look too scary, this lobby. No, but I mean, like the problem is you say it allows fun, but most of the time what it allows is to reach prismatic traits, right? That's the point of it. It exists to reach prismatic traits from time to time, but for me it's a problem because I feel pigeonholed into a specific playstyle that I might not want, but I'm forced into it if I don't want to go bottom 4. Because for me it's more important that, you know, I get to play whatever I want. Like, knowing exactly how you're gonna play the game in 2-1 isn't that appealing to me. If it's not a decision I made myself. The vendor was contested. The guy who took the vendor, who was that role? Probably just wanted the item. Okay, so we're doing BT here. Probably a chain vest too. We don't need this. Yeah, for now we're just chillin', building up the eco. Building up the economy. He went the Black Rose, yeah. I guess Black Rose and then Ziggs for Dominator Scrap, I can see that, but the Automata emblem, that seems completely pointless. When would you ever want that? Like, you know what I don't like about Golem in this set is like there's a lot of like traits, like Quick Striker or Automata. If you get it, it's like over, no? Like you can't use it. I mean, if it's like Conqueror, Quick Striker, at least you could go for like Ambessa, but that's about it. Okay, I'm not winning that fight, am I? No. Okay, last fight, classic. Suppose I could go for like a 4. I could probably do Vice Civica in late game, yeah, seems fine. Oh, I should clear and snapshot this. Conqueror, nah. Potentially a jeweled. Let's see. That's a Ginzo for sure. I'm okay with doing Thieves Gloves Violet. He's okay with Thieves Gloves. Could also do Thieves Powder, potentially. I mean, I can change it later, right? We'll see. Draven 2 would be cool. Oh, my ping is going up. Holy moly. 400. Thank you. Ugh, why is my ping going up? Retro games. Oh no, dude. Go down, go down. I don't want to play with 400 MS, this is way too laggy. I can deal with 200, but no. Okay, it's going down now. Sweet. Come on, family emblem. Give me a family emblem and I can do 5 family heist in 3-2. I want to see how good 5 family is in 3-2. Because I feel like that's what it's intended. That's what it's intended for. You have like a family trainer and then here. Okay, that is rip. No. Definitely no. How many of them is okay-ish? It's probably just find your center Darius, I think. No? Yeah, I think it has to be. I don't think I can justify anything else. I mean, I have a fairly quick Darius restore, so... You should be able... Actually, I think I might... Can roll a bit deeper and see if I can finish the Darius. I cannot? Okay, rip. Worth a try. Yeah, so... Either I get Family Crest here, or Spatula here and then Tier here. I just wish I could have gotten it like early once. Would be lovely to have the Darius restart to win streak that stage 3 though. Yep, works for me. Yeah, let's recover the eco and then... I mean, the thing with tier 1 reroll is you need a really good topic because you have like nothing to do. Tier 1 reroll is so... How do you say? Uneventful? Like that's why I wanted 5 family, because I would have had like something to look forward to, but... This is like, I don't know, man. Automata feels weird to said. It's absolutely the worst trade by far. It might legitimately be among the worst trades ever in TFT.
it doesn't fit thematically. The units themselves are terrible. The visuals is triggering trypophobia. Like, that trait has nothing redeeming. I don't know, man. They can just rework the entire trait. But even if they rework the trait, it's still gonna be absolutely awful. Just because, like, you don't want to combine these units with each other. For the most part. You can combine, like, Blitz for a front line. With, like, either the Mulls or the Kog'Maw, but that's it. Like, it feels very pointless to go beyond 2 automata. So, not sure what Rito was thinking there. Got an Ogre who actually fits pretty well into this comp, but should I keep him around? He's a good level 6, because it's an upgraded pit fighter that I can run for a bit. But it's also 5 gold, and finding a replacement pit fighter is... Nah, I think it's... Like, even Gangplank might be more interesting to get, like, scrap with powder. Automata units in Arcane? Well, technically that would be a spoiler, but also no. I mean, the Amumu is looking like Amumu in Arcane. Yeah, good luck with that. Kog'Maw in Arcane, I mean. It's not exactly fitting. That's why people also say that the trait doesn't fit within the theme of the Sand, because it's like... Automata doesn't, it doesn't remind you of anything Piltover Zorn related. I mean, people are saying that once the visual update for Victor is gonna get revealed, that Victor, like Maza will get kicked out and Victor will join. Which is like I would say there's like a 99% chance of this happening. So... It's kind of like an open secret that this will happen. Doesn't look like we could... Like, Draven's 3-star isn't happening from the looks of it. 2 powders, 2 Vice. Vendor 3 also is not looking so hot here. Yeah, people are saying... So, there's a theory with, like... I mean, that is technically a larger spoiler, but... There's a specific trade web. If you look at it, then... Yeah, there's a... It kind of makes sense that Warwick will join as an experiment watcher. Because the trade web makes like a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. So much Urgot. Of course, I'm still gonna end up with Draven. Let me guess, I'm gonna find Draven before I'm gonna find Powder. Would be classic. No Titans. Okay, now I can do Y here. It's better. I don't want to wait for the... I don't want to wait for Darius. If he shows, he shows. It is what it is. I think we ignore Vendor as well. Oh yeah, but what do we do about these items here? Because these items are a bit on the tricky side. I mean, the stone plate for Darius seems fair. Instead of a Sterak, since I don't have the BF. Come on, family crest. I want some... But yeah, if I had a family crest, I could also have, like, I would have had I would have a third Darius item, which would be nice. Okay, come on. Be nice. Be nice, game. Greater Moonlight. Nah, I don't like it. Bronze of Alive is pretty good in this comp, as far as I remember. Conqueror Crown with a Whisper. I don't like that. I think it has to be this one. I have like one reroll, but I think it's this. Yeah, right now we can just we can push and start throwing in. Wait, for now, it's probably a tiny bit stronger. Yeah, I guess I should do Stoneplate then. The problem is, what do I do with the other items? I don't need burn if I'm playing powder. Oh, should I gacha the calling card for family? What do you guys think? Should I gacha the calling card or should we go for something else? Always gacha. Always the gacha. What's like 8 pit fighter? Is that any good? Could also aim for that. I mean, I could throw Y in the calling card, and if I get pit fighter, I can do like vertical pit fighter. That seems like a pretty solid play as well. Like, I can't really lose because I already have a pit fighter emblem. What is calling card? It's an anomaly that grants you an emblem, which is a pretty good way of getting Heimerdingert. Genius Heimerdinger with blue Shojin, rip me. Looking for excuses to play Civica. No, I don't need an excuse to play Civica. Bow's good. Anything else? More bows? Yeah, I'm not getting that rumble, so I should be thinking about... I mean, I could do Sterax. Okay, I can't do Sterax anymore. Oh, I think it's Even Shroud, no? Probably Even Shroud. No, I like for set 13, I'm gonna go with no music. Or like, I'm going with like in-game music and stuff. Okay, you can have this. You can have this. And let's push levels. So either I get 5 family, which is probably too late. I don't know. Oh, and I need more traits as well. I need to find like... I would like 5 family and then do the Scar Echo build. But we'll see. So I can get... Like, I need to get more value out of this augment here. Man, Powder's damage is crazy. So high. It's not even Ambusher. I should probably mark Scar because I am totally gonna forget about him. Okay, guys, gacha for calling card. Surely. Ultimate Hero is decent. Surely it won't be all of my gold. It's all of my gold, isn't it? Oh. Why is it always all of my gold? Why does the game hate me? There it is. Okay, did we get family? Yes, no? Ooh, we did. No, it's Pitfighter. Never mind, we didn't. Never mind. Okay, time to do more Pitfighters then. Okay, we need Sevika Urgot. Sevika Urgot. And I can probably do Ginzo Gangplank over Ginzo Draven here. What happens at 8 Pit Fighter? 50% true damage, 99% heal. The problem is getting Sevika at the moment. Wow, man, that was so difficult, guys. It was so difficult getting Sevika here. Whew. Sweating bullets here. Sweating bullets. I think Vanda has to leave, right? Because it doesn't really matter if I... Yeah, it doesn't matter. This is, yeah, the level 7 Sevika classic. Okay, watch me get an Urgot from an orb. Okay, rip. Can't have it all. Well, that's Eon for Sevika, most likely. As could be a second Ginzo. I'm just trying to figure out if there's something better, but I kind of like the second Ginzo here. Mr. Gangplank can take it. Okay, so the dream would be we find an Urgot, we go 8, we play 8 Pit Fighters, and that's it. For the games today, we haven't played that many today. It was a pretty good Medi game. A rather questionable Tristana game. And now this Pit Fighter / family game that is not going as well as I would hoped. Okay, please, Monsieur Urgot, show up. Okay, well, this is starting to become a little bit suspicious. This is slightly suspicious. Okay, 8 Pit Fighter. 15 Omnivamp. 50% true damage. And once per combat they heal full. Which is like a Dawnbringer type trait. I guess we can just go 9 from here. Yeah, the amount of true damage I have here is kind of sick. $2.3k. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Guess we can go level 9 from here. Why powder towards the front? So she casts faster. You gain mana from damage taken. I mean, depending on her items. Like with Ginzo red buff, I can put her in the back because it's like mana generation. But if I don't have like she had Sunfire, right? So with Sunfire I might as well put her here. But with Ginzo red buff I can put her back line. Fortune trade is Cambaron. Though it works a bit different. Like normally with Fortune you pivot out, but with Cambaron you stay in. Because the cash outs you get, they can be game winning, but you have to keep playing Cambaron afterwards. Which is fine because the units are fairly good. So it's not a huge commitment. Man, this Darius is having the time of his life. Do we have some Civica items here? Titans is also decent. Gunblade is okay. Protbow is honestly okay-ish as well. Yeah, let's do Protbow and Civica for quick ult. It's okay to build Civica fairly defensive. Sure. By the way, is there somebody who can take a Pit Fighter emblem in like late game and be super crazy with it? I don't think so, right? Because like we already have a T5 Pit Fighter, so there's not much competition. Why is the Caitlyn Tactician slow? Which one? This one? I like also Darius, I think he's healing a lot from the bleeds. Like walking slow. I mean there's one guy has, so this guy has Titanic Titan, which increases your HP by 20. You get one round earlier released, but you're super slow. So that's the augment. It's like kind of a troll augment in a way. Do I care for the duplicate? I mean, I would have cared if I kept my Ravens, but I didn't. I guess I can use it for Ugot. I mean, 8 Pit Fighter, I guess it's kind of worth it. It's double. Is it double emblem trade? 2, 4, 6, 7. It's single emblem trade? No. No, it's 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh no, it counts Darius here, so it's, yeah, it's double emblem trade, okay. Quite strong though. Like, the amount of true damage you're getting is definitely... I mean, Civica will always have a lot of true damage, but you can see it at Violet and Darius. Okay. Do we have anything interesting that's not called Jace? Pit Fighter Caitlyn? Pit Fighter Caitlyn? Emissary Watcher? That one's actually kind of good. Kind of like that one. And what have we got here? Deathblade. Vamox. I mean, Vamox synergizes really well with the Pit Fighter here. And it synergizes with Protvow as well. And like I said, it's like with Sevika, just build her for survivability. If she rolls Flamethrower, she's gonna kill everyone anyway. Damn, look at that damage. Darius is, by the way, I mean, he's the best one cost, I think it's safe to say. Don't think we have to argue there. Interesting shops. I can do this, and then this, and then this. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, the Darius does have like 8 Pit Fighter and stuff, but still. It's kind of crazy that the tier 1 unit is like topping the damage charts like this. Oh. That guy has damage. Oh, it's Echo 3-star with Genius trade. That's a problem. I need Sevika to like get rid of him right away. Wait, where's he positioned? Where's the Echo? Oh, no, he's... Wait, no, I can... I think there is a positioning where I can catch him. Also, wait, I should move the thieves here from powder. I could have done this a bit earlier, but I think this is a bit better. Okay, we're most likely going to be facing the Echo 3 towards the end. The best solution is to have Sevika wreck the Echo somehow. Yeah, I know how to position this, but there's also the problem whether or not he knows that I know, you know? Is there an Eon here? No. Whisper, QSS. It's probably a year. Probably for GP. Trying to get some damage there. Yeah, so now it's honestly all about positioning now. The problem is the moment I do this, he's gonna fix his positioning, right? Let's see if this works. Well, she should be on Echo, so that's good. Flamethrower? I don't see it. She did flamethrow the Echo, I think. She did kill him. And now I'm getting Heimered. Okay, I killed the Echo, but I still lost. I don't know how to upgrade my board anymore. I have everything. These are some interesting powder items. I don't know what to do. It's too strong. It's Echo 3-star. How do we beat this nonsense? I mean, he is most likely gonna be placing the Echo here. Or here, yeah. I probably should have scouted this better. Oh, she actually killed the Donger. Wait. That fight went really well. What happened in this fight? Wait, why did this fight go so well? I'm not sure what happened, but this fight went great. I know, I mean, the Echo wrecked me twice, and I don't exactly have a weak comp. Maybe it was powder diff, guys. I think it might have been powder diff. The Rabadon Guardbreaker, the Rabadon Crown Guard powder might have been enough to nuke. So the Echo got hit by a flamethrower on powder, and I think that just ended up sort of like catching him too early. Also, I got access to Heimerdinger, which was very valuable. Yeah. I don't think these items are helping. Wait, I can still roll for Y2, I just realized. And I don't have any time, because I slept. Let's try this. I don't know. For some reason... Why did he remove Echo items? Oh, he delayed the Eon. That's interesting. He did like a delayed Eon strat. You have got to be kidding me. What is even going on? We're going to 7-2. We are going to 7-2. Okay, I need a Y2. Okay, that's a small upgrade as well. Wait, he DC'd? He DC'd after removing his items or what? What can I do? I mean, the Eon on the powder is actually kind of useful, but... what can I do? He put him in the middle this time, but the Heimerdinger is on the right side. That's bad for me. This is also bad Civica roll, I think. The Eon procced. Civica? I think this is a very dead duck. I got sniped. GG. Okay, it was kind of fun. Man, he went Eon Echo 3 with Genius trade, and he he was sweating the positioning. I'm only made out of feathers. Second was 8 Pit Fighter versus Echo 3. Yeah. What is Eon Edge of Night? Like the thing here on Echo and the thing I had on Civica. That makes you like aggro drop and stuff. Monkey Boy, thanks for the prime. Okay, but actually, you know what? Even though I just got a sub, sorry. I think I'm actually gonna call it early here. Because I have to start writing on the meta sheet and stuff. And that's gonna take a lot of energy. And I don't want to do that on stream. For tomorrow, I'm gonna take a day off. Day off. I'm gonna continue working on the meta sheet and YouTube videos. I have a few ideas for YouTube videos, so I kind of want to start working on those. And that means the next stream is gonna be at around 14 European time. No, I already watched Arcane. I watched it in the morning. So yeah, Monday 14 is gonna be next stream. So there's like 2 more PBE days and then ranked release on Wednesday. So I have to get ready for those. Okay, then you guys have a nice evening. Have fun watching Arcane Act 2 if you haven't seen it already. And see you guys on Monday. Bye bye.